Yo, yo, yo. So today I'm going to be talking about the Marvel Rivals basically being Overwatch 2016 and having that same effect and same blow up that Overwatch had. So if you don't know, Overwatch is a hero shooter. It was made in May 24th, 2016, and it blew up. Like, it had hundreds of thousands, even millions of people. I think it had 25 million people, like, accounts are created in like a couple months. It was a massive success, and it was basically the founder and the thing that made hero shooters and what a hero shooter is today. And a lot of people don't like the game, and I'll get to it pretty soon. But here's basically all the hero shooters. There's only like Team Fortress 2, and then Overwatch in 2016 basically blew up the hero shooter genre, and the only competition it had was pretty much Paladins. All these other games, like, here, let me think. Like Rogue Company, it died instantly. Um, let's see. Super Five, it's I think pretty dead. Gigantic died pretty quickly. Rocket Arena died. So like all these games that have been coming out have been basically been dead in like a month or two compared to Overwatch. Like Overwatch was lasting. Everyone loved the game, and it was just a huge game. And then the game started dying down probably around, people would say the golden era of Overwatch was between 2016 to like late 2019, because they stopped updating the game around November 2019 to um early 2020, because they were making Overwatch 2, right? So people were excited for Overwatch 2. They stopped making updates, and they basically left Overwatch to dry out for 3 years. Basically, they had no updates, and there was no other hero shooter in the genre. Like I said, all these games like Crucible died, Rogue Company died, Rocket Arena died instantly. So there's no competition, and people. It was kind of oversaturated, the hero genre, the hero shooter genre, but people still wanted something to beat Overwatch. So then Overwatch 2 got released on October 4th, 2022, to really bad reviews. Like, now this is just Steam alone, but having 325,000 people review a game and it being mostly negative, you can see why people hated it. They basically, if you don't know the whole thing, Blizzard did false promises. They didn't make a PV that they said. Overwatch 2 basically shouldn't have existed, and a lot of people say they want Overwatch 1 back. And then even characters that are being released, no one's talking about. Back in like 2017, if a character got released, everyone would come home from school and hop on and play the new character, and it would get millions of views on YouTube. So then here comes the huge hero shooter of the year so far, Marvel Rivals. It came out in December 6th, 2024, with huge, basically the exact opposite from Overwatch 2's launch on Steam, with it having like 190,000 reviews and them being very positive. It's basically just it's basically showing that if you lie to your community and then treat them poorly, this is the result that would happen. And then if you listen to the community and actually give them what they want, what they're here for, they would like the game. And this is the hero shooter that people have been wanting. Like, people, like I said, all these other hero shooters, like, some aren't hero shooters here for some reason, but like Paladins was quote unquote the only competition for Overwatch, and that game was dog shit. Rocket Arena, pretty good. Rocket Arena, dog shit. Rogue Company, dog shit. So people wanted a hero shooter, but it was oversaturated. But like, people still wanted something, and this is what they got. Now, why am I saying that Marvel Rivals is having the same effect as Overwatch 2016? Well, let's talk about content creators. This is Team Captain. He's a content creator for Marvel Rivals, and if you go to his oldest videos, he starts uploading Marvel Rivals videos playing Wolverine. million fuse, 100k, 100k, 200k, 300k. He's getting a lot of fuse, and he's blowing up. Like, he's blowing up pretty quickly. And this is like the same thing that happened to XQC back in Overwatch. He 100,000, 200,000, 700k, 100k, like in all his stream highlights playing Overwatch, and he would get hundreds of thousands of views. And 8 years ago, on a game that just came out that was the first hero shooter, was impressive. Same with Seagull, another Overwatch creator. If you go to his oldest, you can see his TF2 didn't do well, and then he plays Overwatch, boom, fuse, even boom, 1.6 million views, 400k views, and people were making the name of themselves one-tricking a specific character in the game. Like Team Captain, he one-tricks Wolverine, he's the Wolverine guy. XQC, he played Winston. Seagull, he played Genji. And then also another up-and-coming Marvel Rivals creator is Y Andrew, and he's a Venom player, and he's made only 4 videos, but these are pretty good view counts for just starting right now, like instantly. So that's the effect that basically that Marvel Rivals is having compared to the Overwatch release in 2016. Like, it's making new content creators and blowing them up. And honestly, Team Captain could probably blow up to be pretty big. He might not be XQC size, but like he might be Seagull size. And Y Andrew could do probably the same thing, because if you main a character in a hero shooter and it's blowing up, it'll be just the same thing that happened. Oh, thank you, Fire Resistant Threat Protection. It's the same thing that would happen in Overwatch 2016. So the cycle's repeating. We're going all the way back, and then guess what? When Marvel Rivals is out for, let me guess, Marvel Rivals will be alive for, I'm going to guess 6 years, right? 6-7 years, because they got the whole Marvel IP. They can probably do stuff for 6 or 7 years. And then people are going to be like, okay, we want a new hero shooter, and the cycle will continue and continue. And that's what it's doing right now. So that's why I think Marvel Rivals is basically getting the Overwatch 2016 effect. So if you think this video was all right, subscribe if you like nachos, comment if you agree or disagree, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.